Hey guys, this is fan number, I think this was number 3 for the week that I just finished. This used to be a white 60-inch original that I pulled out of a neighbor's house. When I say pulled, I actually drove by and saw it laying on the driveway near a dumpster, and I backed up and put it in the back of my truck and took off. So this is the final product. It is now a chestnut brown original. And this one, I'm gonna tell you a little story about where this one's gonna go in just a minute. But right now, let's take it to low. So there's the low profile in the last video, by the way. This one, we have plans currently to build a new bar slash guest room for me at our farm. And this is going to be contender for a pub fan, because the two that we have in the pub right now, the current pub, they're going to go there. But if, and I'm really hoping we have room for a third fan, this is going to be the third fan to go in there. But it's gonna take a while for everything to get finished over there, because we haven't really broke ground yet. And but yeah, this is gonna be contender for fan number 3. God willing, we have a space for a third fan in that room. And yeah, I really like how this one turned out, because first of all, well, number one, my fascination with brown originals started, I guess it was at St. Jude's in North Carolina. And there was one fan. It was, you've probably seen videos, but you walk in and the fan to your right. You walk in and to your right, the first fan on that row of 2 was just like this one, with the rounded inner vents like you see here, versus these skinny straight vents. So that's why I wanted to do one of these, and also these freaking gorgeous cherry blades. I have some touch up to do on the ends of them because they're a little bit dirty. But anyway, yeah, that's really where my, not fascination, but my I guess, trying to think of the right word. Not love, because you can't love an inanimate object, but I guess fascination would be a good word. So fascination with these fans was at St. Jude's. It was the first time I ever saw brown 52-inch originals, and I'll do another story on the back story of why I started collecting these fans. But yeah, there's low, and yeah. I've still got to work out some bearing issue. There's something stuck in between one of the balls. Yes, the balls. But yeah, take it on up to medium. And one of the blades is missing the screw, so it might be a little bit noisy. But yeah, so like I said, future plan for this one's gonna be in the new pub. If we have room for another fan. That down rod right there, I have tried everything to get it off, but it will not budge at all. So if anybody has any tips for getting a stuck down rod off of an original, please let me know. I've gotten stuck ones off before, but I soaked them in PB Blaster and WD-40 overnight, and it usually comes loose. But this one, I tried the same thing, and it will not turn at all, which makes me think the threads are rusted inside of the groove. Not the groove, inside the threads are rusted together, which is basically locking it up. So yeah, but there's medium. It's a good medium, functional medium. And yeah. But high speed. And yeah, it does about as you'd expect. Some of these run faster and some of these run a little bit slower. I don't know if it's because the motor's a little bit weak or the cap's drifting, or there's a bad, well, it wouldn't be a bad coil necessarily, but yeah. Some of them have just been underperforming for some reason. All the ones I've tested, like 3 black ones, and they were all just about mint condition, and 2 of them were slower than the other one. And I checked the bearings, and the bearings were clean as can be and everything, and you know, just about near mint condition. But for some reason 2 of them would not perform as fast as they normally would. And I checked the caps, and the caps were good too, so I don't know. But yeah, let her spin down. And I guess as it's spinning down, I pulled this down today out of my friend's cabin. I replaced it with that previous fan in the previous video, that other Brown Original that I restored for him. And it looks really good in there. Better than this cheap brass finish. It's not cheap, but it's just, I don't know. I've never been a fan of brass fans at all. Usually I stick with brown, black, and white originals, and I usually sell the brass ones. I've got that one, I think, yeah, that one too. Those are all 1.1 amp originals, and then I have, I think there's one down here somewhere. Yep, that one there, that's a 2 amp original. That has been sitting there for a lot of years. But yeah, let me just see, because I want to check the spin down time on this. It stopped kind of quick. No, that's good. Okay. I'm going to run it for a minute and let it soak in. Let the oil soak in the bearings for a minute. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll keep you updated on future projects. Bye-bye.